Okay. Having some technical difficulties out there, guys. Can you let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay? Just hanging out in the backyard. And testing out this new mic. So if you guys can give me some feedback, that'd be great. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Tattoo, thank you. Says sounds great. Okay, so this will be the first time I'm adding guests. Let's take a look. Looks like we got Frank Meister up in the house. Let me add him on.
What is going on, man?
What's up, Frank?
Shit, bro. Hold on. Shit, bro. What about you?
Not much. I got somebody else calling in. Let's see what he's talking about. Hold on a minute, though. This is
somebody
hard.
We know?
No, I don't know who it is. That's why I'm being careful.
Right. I have to do the same thing, man, because you got to look and see who it is before you let them on.
All right, let me put something up on the screen. Oh, hold on a second. I'll let my dog back inside.
What's going on, peeps out there in Sleuth Land? Y'all doing good? Been a crazy last couple days for me, Sleuth and Fig, and a couple other people. Man, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for Sleuth, guys.
All right. All right, let me see who this guy is, but I'm going to put something up on the screen just in case.
Got a new tool to play with now. A new toy.
Yeah, this mic is awesome. It's hard to do videos on your phone through those little headphones.
Oh, that's no doubt. See, my new phone that I got, you can't hook up earbud or cord earbuds to it. You have to do it all through Bluetooth.
This guy's name is Dexter Ghost. Should I let him in?
Yep. He comes there talking shit. He knows what's happening.
What's up, Dexter?
Hey, it's actually MC Nemesis. Dexter Ghost was the email. I created another one.
What's up?
The account is MC Nemesis on X.
Oh, how you doing?
I'll just tell you that if you want to check out my channel, like see if I'm a real person. I'm a rapper on YouTube, and I don't really know what you call I guess street preaching. I don't know, dude.
As long as you're not going to put your penis on my screen, we're good.
I can't take that risk. I would never do it because, I got 3 channels.
Really? You sound like you got a southern accent. Where you from?
Hickory, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to North Carolina.
Are you an actual veteran?
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you for your service. I love it.
Much appreciated.
How long did you serve?
4 years. Got out as Desert Shield was starting up in July of 1990, and the actual war started in January of 91.
I can't believe what our military's become. Everybody's leaving.
Well, nobody wants to fight these wars. There's no reason for these wars. We shouldn't even be in them, honestly.
People are waking up.
Yep. That's Well, I got out because they were sticking their nose. Our government was sticking our nose where it didn't belong. I mean, Donald Trump made it perfectly clear: we ain't defending nobody until you pay us.
Yeah, I would like to know under the you said you were serving did you say the past 4 years?
No, I went in '87 and got out in
80. Oh,
'90.
okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, I don't know how what life is like under the Biden administration. Probably it's like if you're part of the military, they'll probably deploy you to Texas to fight with the Texas people instead of actual,
well,
enemies.
that would just be National Guard and the reserves they send over there.
Man, I tell you, I don't know why we're fighting against each other.
It's just the way
Like
it is in life,
in the
man.
military, like shouldn't they understand in the military to listen to the veterans? Like I saw where this one military veteran, he was trying to tell this young person in uniform that they need to do their job, and he was trying to tell them, like, do they not know that if they don't do their job, that we're going to kill them?
Right. Let me answer this question. Melissa asked if I was drafted. No, I joined right out of high school. They didn't
Tattoo says, "Make love, not war."
exactly. Peace, not war.
They're actually there's some gang members coming from other countries that they're shipping over here to fight us, like people
Oh,
like you, right? That like you are the problem. You're a veteran that left the military because you don't agree with it.
well, it's not that
They're
I didn't
getting
agree with
gang
it.
members. They're trying to
Trust me.
get gang members to fight you.
Trust me. It's not I didn't like it because I really enjoyed my time in the surface. But after all the years that I've been out and I see what they're doing with our military and our government, I'm just not happy with the way things are going right now.
Yeah, you and all the other veterans are enemies number one. You're on the and by I mean for the FBI and Joe Biden. Like you're number one. Like you are the biggest threat to them because they're having to because the military's at the lowest numbers in like 100
Right,
years.
right.
They're having to get these gang members from other countries. They're trying to flood us with violent people to fight you guys. And I'm just wondering, like, when does like Lake and Riley died? When is the retaliation coming? I just don't understand. When is it? Oh, if Donald Trump doesn't get elected, I guess it'll come. But does it come if Donald Trump gets elected?
I'm not going to
No.
answer that.
No.
Honestly, I'm not going to speak on it anymore.
Crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. It's just something that I don't like talking about in public.
Politics, you mean?
Yeah, politics. We
It
don't
can
talk.
divide people.
Hold on, dude. This is Sloop's channel. We do not talk about politics on his channel. He's got a separate channel for that. Okay.
You seem kind of triggered.
Well, I mean, just thinking about all of the garbage that's been going on here in the last few years with the war over in, Ukraine, and then China's trying to pull some bullshit on us. I'm just getting frustrated. It's to the point where if we do go to war, I'm going to volunteer and go fight. Even if I'm disabled, I can still pull the trigger.
I'm just glad to know that there's still people are willing to fight. Like I know I would. I can't do it because, well, for one, I have type 1 diabetes, so I
Yeah.
can't.
I got diabetes too.
But you got type 1?
No, but I'm still on insulin.
See, like they won't let me do it. I would fight. I'll fight people. Like if like a dangerous immigrant come to my yard, I'll get out there with my bare hands and kill them if I have to. I don't care. I'm just saying, like it don't happen in the South because they know, and they're not coming to the South, is what I'm saying. Like they're avoiding the South. Like Jason Aldean said, try that in a small town. Come on.
Right,
No,
right.
that's bullshit. They come. That's the first place they go is a small town. You just don't
Exactly.
know.
No, they go to the cities because nobody gonna. What's people gonna do? Come on my land? I'm talking about the real country, bro. I'm talking about like I ain't got no
They're
water
out there.
bill, man.
You
You got a
can't-
water bill?
You cannot predict what another person's or another group is going to do.
Well,
That's
what
why
they
you
do is they come out there and they set up shop in these small towns, and that's where
Mm-hmm.
then they distribute out to the local gangs.
That's why you
Do
got
you
to be
think there's
very.
local gangs here?
Oh yeah,
There's local gangs everywhere.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, you just got to stay vigilant. That's all that's you have to
I
do.
mean,
Stay vigilant.
I think that you're right, but I think that you guys like the local street gangs. If you're not part of the lower class, then see the police work for me. That's my gang.
Well, of course, that's everybody's gang. If
No,
you believe in law,
some police officers work with local actual gang members,
I mean,
taking a
that's
little bit
my
of the
gang.
cut. What they do is it's the meth trade. You have the Mexican mafia that comes into the Midwest and they set up shop and they sell to the local gangs there. That's what they do.
Yeah, I mean, there is like what you're talking about is like these little street gangs, like these thugs that try to just steal stuff sometimes and hurt
No,
people. At,
it's
you know,
whoever's selling the meth. If you're not selling the meth, somebody's selling the meth. Whoever's selling the meth has a gang. That's just
yeah,
what
but they're
happens.
scared.
People follow the
They're
money.
scared of people like me. They
You,
avoid people like me. They're terrified. The last thing they want to do is associate with a cop caller, and because that's my gang.
well,
Mess with me.
a
If they
lot of
mess with me, cops are coming.
a lot of sheriffs though in these small towns are taking money from these folks. So you
yep.
can go ahead and call them if you want, but it ain't gonna do nothing.
What good would it do? Like if the sheriff feels, then I will just take natural order into my own hands with the power of God. God is on my side, and that's above the law. So there's no weapon for me can stand. So if it was a corrupt sheriff in the satanic system that we live in, I can promise you God can handle it.
All right. Anything else you wanted to say?
Why you getting triggered?
No. Anything else you got to say?
You getting triggered?
Thank you, Sleuth.
What an idiot.
That's why I didn't. I just shut up because he was triggering me.
You're getting
So
triggered. You're getting triggered.
keep saying that. I am going to get triggered.
Yeah, you are triggering me. Yes.
So it seems like me, you, Fig, and everybody else is popular right now, bro.
Nobody's really fucking with me, man. I'm
Shit.
trying to lay low.
That's what I've been trying to do, and these fuckers keep coming to my community page and posting shit. You're going to jail. You better lawyer up, this and that. I'm like just laughing at them.
I know. They're like, you're going to get subpoenaed.
Right. I said, call Jerry Holman. That'll shut you up. So what
What's
else
up,
is good with
Redfoot?
you?
Nothing, man. Just hanging out, testing out this
Well, it looks
iPhone
like you're laying
mic.
in a hammock. You laying in a
Yeah.
hammock?
No, it's like a camping chair. This is where my
Oh, yeah.
wife usually she likes to sit out here and read.
What's the weather like out there?
Oh, dude, it's beautiful. See if you guys can see can you see the clouds?
Oh, yeah. Man, it is nasty. I mean, it's not raining, but it's gloomy here and chilly as hell after being 70 degrees last week.
What's up, Coach Kev? Cindy, what's going on?
Yep, somebody sent a private chat. Who's that? Oh, it's that dude.
I think he left it there before.
Dennis is independently wealthy.
Good for him. I don't know what his problem was.
I don't know. He was starting to go down a road, and I was like, man, where's this guy leading to? Because I'm not liking where this is leading.
It's all good. Anybody can call in, though. I mean, you guys are welcome to call in.
Let's see who's all in here.
Got Angela Luster. Am I driving?
No.
I'm
There's
flying.
a lot of people in here. God, I can't get to the very top.
Sitting in a chair.
Well, I'm sitting at my computer desk.
No,
I wish I could
man.
do that shit, bro. I wish you'd hurry up and get warm as hell here. Because I'll take my shit outside and broadcast from outside.
Yeah, I need to get out of that office.
Yeah, I'm stuck in here all day, every day. It's all right. Keeps me out of trouble.
Yeah, so whoever donated to my Cash App bought me this little microphone.
Really?
How's it sound?
That sounds great, bro. Sounds great. Yeah,
I had $16.
I had a subscriber buy me a brand new mic, professional mic, and everything.
Yeah, you can't do anything without like support from people.
Oh, I know it.
Right? You
You know,
can't
and
be like a grown ass man buying all this fucking shit for a YouTube.
well, in my position, dude, I mean, I'm not afraid to tell anybody being on Social Security, and if you're not at the retirement age and you're collecting Social Security, the most you can make a month is $968, and that pays all my bills, my rent, and everything. And by the time I'm done, I got a handful of money to last me the whole month. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I live on the struggle, but I make it work though.
We got somebody calling in again. Let's see who we got.
Oh Lord, oh boy.
Looks like CJK.
Oh.
Let me go ahead and put something up just in case. We'll pick another image. We'll do this one. All right. Let's see who we got. Looks like we got CJK calling in. Add
There,
to the
how is
stage.
everybody?
Hey,
You welcome in, CJK.
Hey, it's Jayhawk time, and they're behind already, Frank Meister.
what about Kansas? Who's Kansas?
Oh my gosh! Well, I thought we were going to make it. I thought we were going to make it to the Final Four this year, but now I don't know. Every game is a stress one, that's for sure.
You know what? I've done basically gave up on college basketball this year because IU took a dump here the last couple of weeks. So, and now
Yeah.
tonight's going to be a good night because UFC 299's on.
Yeah, you and Sleuth are into that stuff. Yeah, I see you guys' post. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
the UFC. Yeah. Did you guys see Francis get?
Oh man, he
Fuck
got
out.
it. He got knocked the F out last night. I was like, damn.
Dude, I thought he was dead.
I did too. The way he was laying there, I was like, damn.
I was like, man, he effed around and found out.
That's just so brutal. I don't know how y'all can watch that. It's just seeing people.
It's a male thing.
Oh, I love boxing. I'll put on the headgear and gloves with anybody. I don't give a fuck.
I don't either. You can whip my ass all you want, but you're gonna know who the hell you've been boxing it out with.
I guess
you never had your bell rung. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
That's
I fought in a tough man tournament down in Hot Springs, Arkansas back in '90, and I made it through the quarterfinals. And you have to be examined by a doctor before you fight again. He took his light, shined it into my eyes, and then he went right into my ear and looked at my ear. He said, "You're not fighting no more." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you got a damn concussion."
Oh man.
Yeah.
See that right there. Well, I just want to say thank you guys for what you do. I'm trying to bring truth to this case. Never in my life, when I started following YouTube true crime, would I have ever expected to see what I'm seeing with the Delphi case.
Oh, wow.
Every day brings a new level of insanity.
Well,
how does it keep evolving? It keeps evolving into something even worse every day. How?
It is.
Right.
And I don't understand why people can't just present the facts, have good, intelligent discussion. Don't dox, don't bash, don't be vile, don't threaten. If you want to be with Alan's team, that's fine. If you want to be in the middle, that's fine. But be adults about it. And quit feeding the false narratives because they're just doing nothing but hurting the case.
Well, a lot of these folks are like predators themselves. They share a lot of the traits.
Yes, absolutely. Agree. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, and just thank you guys for what you're doing. And I love being part of your chat. We have good people that come into our chat, and I appreciate that.
Thank you, CJ, for all your support.
Thank you, CJ.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Have a great day, guys.
Take care.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
And then I see a lot of these haters talking about how Nick filed the ex parte. Let me explain something about the ex parte. That was technically the fault of the defense. They didn't file it as a sealed document. That's where the problem comes in at, because they've done this before. They did it with the memorandum. They try to be sneaky, put it on my case for an hour or so with the PDF where people can grab it real quick. And once they decide, they pulled it right back off there.
Well, it's a nothing burger.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to be slick, but we're seeing right through this stuff.
What's up, Anthony? He says, what was that dude's motive? I don't know what that dude was. He was kind of coming off like a racist guy.
It was almost like he was trying to start an argument to me.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on what's going on with the news and all that?
Which part? There's so much.
Well, the news thing that was dropped on us yesterday. Because
where they put you and Fig on the news and shit?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Well, the guy
I was like, this is news?
The reporter who did the story, Rich Nye, called me last night.
Oh, he's my guy.
Yeah, he basically told me, he said, the way I'm seeing what they're doing here is they just want to take a clip or so out of YouTube's channels to prove that there was an actual leak prior to Richard Allen being arrested.
Mm-hmm. That's all they're doing. That's why people are like, are you being subpoenaed? I'm like, I'm not called as a witness. Whoever a witness is, they're the ones who are dropping my name and dropping videos that I've made.
Right.
Not me. They don't need me.
You heard what I said the other night. I'm wearing my Frank Meister sweatshirt up in there, and I want to make sure David Hennessy knows who I am. You want to throw my name in some shit I have nothing to do with?
Well, that's all he wanted. He wants to go ahead and put your name on this paperwork and make you a target. He knows how the same people he's been feeding, these that follow the Troll Kings and all this shit. The reason he's feeding this information to them is because he knows how crazy they are. That's why he's doing it. He wants them to do his bidding. Yeah. So if we're fucking with him and we're trying to dig up dirt on them or trying to help the prosecution or whatever, because helping the prosecution in my eyes is helping Abby and Libby.
Yes.
I'm on that team.
Yeah, so am I.
I think we have another guest. Let's see who we got.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's Julia. Let's bring her on.
Hey.
Oh, hey. What's going on?
What up, Julia?
Hey, don't worry. I'm not going to shoot any crazy political stuff at you.
Okay. Yeah, leave the migrants alone. Jeez. I'll have to take them out myself, damn it.
Yeah.
Or you could have them cut your grass. That's another approach.
Right.
Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, what's up?
What up?
Kyle?
Shit. Just having a chill day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
happy Saturday.
What?
Happy Saturday.
Really?
Saturday, yeah.
Oh, just lost her. Oh.
So I have not been super caught up on like all the Delphi stuff. So I don't like.
We got a bad connection. Do you want to try to go out and come back in real quick?
Sure.
Thank you. All right, we'll try that again. I don't know what that was. Maybe it's because I'm outside or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I lost the video feed for her.
Yeah, I told her to go out and come back in, and that might help. StreamYard's kind of finicky like that.
Seems like the same shit that was happening to me when we were doing that live on Jordan. But I figured out what the problem was. I needed to update my Windows.
Yeah, on my iPhone, it won't let me use StreamYard on Windows. Huh. I have to go into, what is it? The iPhone? What do they call this shit? It's their version of Google or whatever.
Oh, yeah, like a Play Store.
Something like that. Welcome back, Julia.
Hey.
So what's going on with you? What's on your mind?
Much. So I've been really busy with work and I haven't really caught up on the Delphi stuff. I was wondering if you could give me like a little SparkNote version of it.
There's so much to it too.
Yeah, maybe so.
Well, I think at the heart of it, it's the ex parte stuff. Like Richard Allen doesn't have money to afford his own attorney, so they need to make sure he is given the same rights as somebody who had all the money in the world for the top-notch attorneys. So that's why they have the ex parte, to say, okay, we're going to be able to keep this stuff secret. Well, McClellan is saying, I didn't get information from Fig. I didn't get information for anything. These idiots didn't file it as confidential. It's not my fault.
Right.
So now he's removing the motion, saying, I'll go ahead and do the right thing, even though I don't have to.
He's going to turn around and file it again, but it won't be an ex parte this time. Because the defense clearly knows what he's trying to do is get those files. So what's the sense of filing an ex parte?
Well, a defense attorney doesn't want, the worst thing for a defense attorney is for the prosecution to use their own witnesses against them, like these special witnesses, like doctors and shit, who will say Richard Allen was perfectly fine at the time.
Right.
So they just won't list them. They'll say, well, we're not using these because it goes against our narrative. But they don't want McClellan to come in there and grab that witness and use them on their side now. And that's right. That's how it should be. Richard Allen should have that right.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so that they can't go back and complain about it later.
Yeah, well, it should be private. He should, if he's seeing a specialist or a doctor or a physician, just because he's under the courts right now or his attorneys are court appointed and the prosecution has access to those records, doesn't mean that they should. So that's what the ex parte is trying to do, is hide all that so he gets the same rights. And they're using Frank and Fig and myself and people as evidence that there was leaks going on way before they ever got involved.
Wait, okay, so yeah, that's what I was confused about. Like, how are they saying that they're saying like you leaked something?
I don't know what they're saying. There might be leaked information somewhere within the video. I went back and looked at the video, and there was some creep in the comments talking about blood being wiped on a tree and everything. It was really weird.
Yeah,
So maybe it's the comments.
So weird. So weird. My cat hears the birds in your background, and he's like, "Where are they?"
I mean, it's just like another creator used my live feed on Thursday. Instead of using the video, he just used the audio with me and Kristen on there. Talking about, we were talking about the F tree, right? Sleuth. And I remember exactly who brought that to my attention before we even had that live. And you know who it is too.
Mm-hmm.
And he was the one who was telling me about it. That's the first time I ever knew about the F tree. And that was right when I came into the case.
Well, I tried to explain to everybody that there's always been dueling leaks.
Yeah.
Somebody who got to the crime scene early snapped off some photos, and it's most likely those two guys that are seen on the RTV6 chopper footage walking. Those are the guys who interviewed Brian and Jesse, the guy walking his dog.
Yep.
Those guys, if they're leaving as the chopper's getting there, that means that they were already at the crime scene. They got what they needed, and they're out of there. So whoever, once Baldwin caused the leak, the guy who was sitting on crime scene photos said, "Oh shit, they're going to leak the photos. I've been waiting patiently to do it strategically. Now I'm forced to do it." So there was 2 leaks going on simultaneously by somebody who had the photos all along.
Yes, devoted. The defense brought up me, Fig, several other creators, and their the story on WTHR yesterday. Showed Fig's face and used his real name on the newscast. They showed my intro to my channel.
Kristen too. I was like, "Oh shit, there's Kristen."
They got the Inquisitor on there, Rick Snay, old Skip Jensen.
And I guess he's the DP that's been in my chat for the last couple weeks. I didn't know that.
Oh, Skip?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, he went off on me one time in another channel because the channel was being snarty to me in the chat. Like, what the hell is Frank Meister doing in here? It's one of those defense people. And then I said something back to her, and then Skip and Who's Your Cold Case tried to come at me too. And I said, "Look, man, truth hurts."
Right. It does.
I don't play
Especially
games.
when you get hit upside the head with it.
Right. And now you don't hear them saying shit because they knew that the truth was going to come out. And now it's all around Discord, the videos of her and everything. I'm like, oh my God. So. Yeah,
so you missed a lot, Julia.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I'm just trying to like take it all in. Wow. Okay.
I think what Baldwin and Rosie are trying to say is if you're trying to hold us in contempt, then you need to hold Nick in contempt. But I keep telling everybody, like, it's apples and oranges.
Yeah.
It would be stupid for Nick not to accept information from anybody. But for him to disseminate information, that's a whole nother story. Then that would be oranges and oranges.
Right. But there's no proof that Nick even leaked anything like there is on the
plus
defense.
He removed it. He withdrew the motion. He says, "Oh, well, okay, I didn't get the information from anybody. They didn't seal it." It's like, not my fault.
Yeah. Beach Ferry, you got it. You're on that one. She says, "Oh, of course MS got involved. They're always just hovering under the dinner table ready for drop crumbs."
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So confused.
Thanks,
I'm confused. I'm just wondering, what happened or what's new with the Kagan Klein stuff? I think I caught like some of that, like last night maybe or something.
He got transferred to Newcastle prison, and everybody was asking, "Well, it looks like he got his charges reduced." No, he did not get his charges reduced. I explained this on my live the other night. He got a total of 43 years. So by Indiana law, he has to serve about 85% of that before he's eligible for parole. So if you go to his docket on Department of Corrections, it says his earliest release date is 2048. Well, that would be half of what he got sentenced.
And he's been in there for 5 years, so I'm sure one of them has dropped off, one or two of them at least.
Oh, he had 3 felony 6s were dropped due to the fact it was time served.
Okay, so there's really not like any significance to that.
It's just interesting because they didn't announce it to some of his listed victims, and the day that it was announced was the same day that Nick McClelland put forth his witness list. So people were kind of trying to see if there was a connection there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean there could be. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. We don't know. We know the defense isn't going to go out and tell us because it has nothing to do with Brad Holder or Patrick Westfall or Elvis Fields or this whole comic book that they put together for social media.
I see Jamie's making a comment. I find the episode they did on Fig was disgusting. They are weaponizing their platform against Fig to shut him up. They're just not going after Fig. They're trying to shut several of us up. The people that are trying to speak truth are trying to shut up.
Who's they?
The defense team.
Oh, okay.
Well, every time they put something out, people like Fig, myself, Frank, we seem to poke holes in it.
Yeah.
They're trying to control the social media narrative, and all we're doing is meeting them in the middle. Like, hey, man, we're calling you out. Like the stuff with Patrick Westfall.
Yeah.
We were lucky that he reached out to me and was able to prove a lot of that information was false. Because then you can just assume that the majority of it is false. And then you ask yourself, well, how can they use all this false information? Because they have no intention of bringing it in that courtroom. They're using it as it's designed, and that's right now before any trial.
Yeah, no, I've seen your interviews before, like with Patrick Westfall and JP, and like you remain like really like neutral. Like you're not abrasive. You make them feel comfortable, and like you're really good at that. So props to you for that. But so I don't think like I've never seen you like really voice your opinion like while you were interviewing them. So I don't really know what they're trying to say about that.
I don't know. They're just saying when it comes to Patrick Westfall, I think what it was for me was if he wants to talk, he's using me, I'm using him, right?
Yeah.
He wants to use me for my platform. I'm going to use him for information. And nobody was really thanking me for that. Nobody said, thanks for getting a whole heap of information for us, not to mention including towards the Flora case. I didn't get one thank you from anybody.
Well, consider.
And I did remain calm, you know. I was trying to get as much information as I could.
Yeah. Thank you. There's your first one.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's no different than with the Jordan Sofer case that me and Sleuth are working on right now. We try to keep everything on the down low because it's an open investigation. You know, we don't want to put a whole lot of stuff out there because if there's somebody that has information or who could possibly be involved, we don't want to scare them off.
And my opinion doesn't matter. I just want the truth. I just want to know the facts. I want to know what's going on. And I want to be able to put myself in a position to bring that information to you guys.
Right. And I am working on, I've already spoken to Chief Bruss out there in Wabash. She's working on getting Corey Breitenthal's death investigation file for me too. So
that'll be a huge step.
Yep. And I'm going to call him next week and see if he'll have it ready by the 18th. If it will be, me and Rescue All Dogs will just head to Wabash after the hearings and pick it up.
I made some progress on the Echo Lloyd case too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did.
Made a really good contact, and we're gonna have a show coming up, True Crime in the Morning, a part 2, and you guys cannot miss that.
No, that's a good one. Okay, I won't ask you because I know you're not going to tell me who it is, but I'm curious. I'll definitely tune in for that.
Yeah, it's gonna get very strange.
Yeah. Oh, good job.
Steve's in the house. True Crime Web checking in from Starbucks in the Midwest.
What's up, Steve? We got Aspen Connor in the building.
What's going on, Aspen?
Devoted. Deanna. Jamie. What's up, Jamie? I'm on my phone right now, so this is a little bit different.
Are you in your garden?
No, my garden's over there. I'm under my little gazebo thing.
Well, he's got a pretty girl growing in there too, boy.
No, that's in my closet.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's in my office.
He got a pretty girl growing.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful. Garlic sauce is her name.
Here we go. Who's blowing me up? Oh, screw you too.
Let's give a shout out to Shadowbox. Says, love to all of the creators getting messed with. Thank you.
Hey, honestly, what it does is just has everybody else come to our channels. That's all they're doing. And that's why I talk about some of these other creators. They want to run their mouth about me. I'm like, just keep on doing it. You don't even realize you're just sending subscribers right over to my channel.
Wasn't there one of the guys? He said there was a video that went out saying I was the only YouTuber that was mentioned in the defense memo. Like, how's that any different than Fig helping out Nick?
Right.
Which is for Abby and Libby, not Richard Allen.
They're just grabbing at straws now. They don't have any content to work with. That's why they're messing with us. We can't help that we can get information that nobody else can. I mean, that's not our problem. Yes, devoted. Go watch. I sent you the video yesterday. Go check it out.
Yeah, they're after Fig. Pretty bad.
Big time. Big time. Murder Sheet is too.
Yeah, what are they salty about?
They're claiming that he's putting bogus information and stuff out there when it was actually them that's been putting bogus information out there.
I wonder if they know how bad they're projecting.
I don't think they really care, dude.
I don't know. Do you think they know it's that obvious?
At least Anya does, but she's a bear poker, and you know that.
Yeah, she wants to poke the bear.
Yeah.
She's good at it.
Yep. And I told you about the October hearing in Allen County last year. I confronted her about the Mark Cohen situation. And she just looked at me like, what the hell are you talking about? I said, yeah, you want to go and step on people's toes. You knew damn well that I've been in contact with Mark Cohen for almost 6 months to 9 months. And he was getting ready to give up the information, which I was going to turn in. And then here you guys come in and swoop in and step all over my damn toes so you can get the recognition for it.
Yeah, and I think Cohen was playing a lot of you guys. He was playing you guys against each other.
Well, he was trying to get, I knew what he was doing with me. He was trying to see if I was going to drop anything, and he should have known better. Send it to me.
I just realized he was like messaging me. I didn't even know. See,
Right.
I have a sense of people, and I get rid of them quick.
Well, he's all in the Discords now again, using a different name. Here, I'll give you his name.
Thank you, Aspen. Safari, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Beat you, Jamie. You're too slow. Aspen's a quick one. Because you know how quick Jamie is.
He's going by the name of Mayor McCheese on Discord.
Mayor McCheese. He's like a professional troll, huh?
Well, apparently, because he came in under a Mark name and he said, what's up? And I said, yo, and I didn't realize it was him. And then he started asking me questions. And I said, that's damn Mark Cohen, man. And then he went back and changed his name again on Discord.
What's up, Cindy?
Steve says, I'm north of the Waffle House Dixie line.
He's coming back from Cali, huh? Or
He
was
said he's in the
coming back
Midwest. Midwest is what he says where he's at.
He's on the road. I haven't seen him. I haven't got to him yet.
I think he might be up in Iowa again.
What's up, Mustang?
Sorry, I feel like I'm just lurking. If you want to boot me,
You're
off.
fine. You're fine.
Hang out. If anybody else wants to call in too and just chill, we're just hanging out in the backyard.
I'm just like sitting here, like, hey.
Me too. I'm just kind of scrolling through the chat, like.
That's what I'm doing.
What's up, Lisa? Let's see. Some creators are jelly over Kristen and Frank Meister recording them make silly, childish attacks.
Yeah. Talking about Noe.
Oh, is that Noe?
Yeah, he did that the same night that me and Kristen did our live Thursday. Right after
didn't
that, he went live and he played our live, but he didn't show it on the screen. All you could hear was our voices.
He showed
Marv's
Marv's phone number the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Who is
I
that?
mean, it's no, he did.
Okay.
At Venue 3. That's who Noe is.
That's
Who?
why I just stay away from all of those folks. No, Venue 3 is his YouTube name.
Okay. I'll pretend I know who that is. I don't.
Did
He's
you
he's
see
the red
that?
Jeep guy, the guy that was locked up with Keegan Klein, and
Yeah,
Keegan Klein
okay.
told him about the Jeep and his dad and all that. That's him.
Oh, the red Jeep guy. So
Yeah,
that's what
he's the red Jeep guy.
Did you see the document that Greeno posted on his community page about Noe? There's a police report. The police report.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that bothers me about Greeno. I just wish he wouldn't get involved in all of that. That's why I
Right.
can never mess with him.
Right.
Because he's knee deep in all that drama too.
Well, he keeps sending me messages wanting me to join him on the panel, and I just can't do that.
Yeah, he's always complaining like, oh, he won't give me the time of day. Well, this is why, man. Because first of all, you haven't made things good with Mel, which will probably never happen. So until that day, anyway. So,
you know, and I'm like, no, dude, I can't do that. I mean, you're not going to destroy my reputation, me socializing with you like that. It's not going to happen.
Hey, he lives in Seattle with me. I'll go hit him up.
If you can find him.
I'll track him down. Yeah, I know, right?
He's from what I'm hearing, he walks through the state park there somewhere in Washington, and it leads you right to the Canada border.
Oh shit! So he's like probably up in Bellingham. Yeah.
I'm like, and I mean, this is another thing, and I hate to say this on an open channel, but 4 Pit Bulls and Anthony Greeno, you guys just need to bring your asses back to Indiana and turn yourselves in, because we all know both of you got warrants, and that's why you're not in the state.
They can't get him back, even though he has an open warrant, or is it just valid in Indiana?
No, it's an open warrant, but the way it works is that if he gets arrested in another state, it is up to the state he has a warrant on to come and get him. They got 7 days. And if they don't come and get him, they have to release him in the state he's in.
Okay.
So it's weird how Indiana works. 7 days to go get an inmate.
a lot of strange things I'm learning about Indiana. But I think it might be that way about every state. A little weird factoids.
You know, I mean, if you just face the consequences, get it over with, maybe you'll be much better in life. But these two and 4 Pit Bulls, I hope to hell I never run into him in public.
I just don't mess with them. Block them and give, let's not talk about them. Who cares?
Yeah, but we're recognizable, dude. And that's what I'm worried about on the 18th, because Noe shows up.
I just don't understand. Isn't he on probation? Why is he like acting so crazy?
Oh, he's off house arrest now. That's why he's doing all this crap, because he knows he can get away with it.
And I think you posted something, Frank, the other day. What was it? You're not going to bait me, is what you said.
Yeah, today I said to all you haters out there, you cannot bait me. Good luck
and
trying.
that's the problem with Noe. He lets everybody bait him, and they think it's funny.
Right.
Like that's Rick Snae's whole thing. He's like, watch this. Watch how unhinged I'll show you this person is. And then he fucks with them, and then he'll take them to the brink.
Yeah, he tries that with me in my emails. And I'm like, look, dude, how many times have I told you you're not going to be able to bait me? So you might as well just give up.
Bye.
And that's exactly what I did. Blocked his ass.
Oh, there's Steve. Dang, chat must be going wild.
Well, how many people are in there?
Is this members only right now?
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope. This is just a random whatever.
It's a Saturday chill session.
Saturday.
Yeah, we'll probably get out of here in 15 minutes. My battery's almost dead.
All right.
Well, I think we might do this more often. Yeah,
damn. 187 in the chat.
We'll probably get out of here in 15 minutes. My battery's almost dead. Well, I think we might do this more often.
So this next.
187 in the chat.
What's with that echo?
That's me. I was checking the totals in the chat on my phone. 187.
Shout out to Jennifer, says Sleuth. I still say Murder Sheet are smug fart sniffers. Oh, damn. Smart fart sniffers. Oh,
Yeah,
shit. Jerry came
remember-
through with a $10 super sticker.
I do want to make sure everybody understands this was what it's all about, guys.
Crazy.
Them two young ladies right there. It ain't about the defense. It ain't about Richard Allen. It's about these two young ladies right here.
Yep.
Well, try to explain to me what's with these. Are these folks trying to represent Richard Allen? Or are they trying to represent justice, right? Are they trying to say, well, if we don't stand up for Richard Allen, nobody else will? Like, what? I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on with these folks.
Doing
Right.
and you know, the defense attorneys, or are you talking about somebody else?
Just the people who are like in support of the defense, and they like anytime the defense drops a document, they just take it as fact. And they're going to say, and I know they're on the other hand, they're going to be like, oh, well, you do that with the PCA. And no, I don't. I always say if this information is accurate.
Yeah.
So why do they take it as gospel? I don't get it.
I don't know. But that could be said for the prosecution too.
Yeah.
But
exactly, it could be.
I don't know, like I'm more inclined to believe the prosecution in this scenario, but I mean, it can go both ways, but it's I don't know. Go both
I
ways.
feel like the prosecution, first of all, you can't get a search warrant without providing facts, right? So the information that they're providing is backed up by factual information that is verified by a judge. The prosecution and leaked memos and supporting documents, all that you can't compare those at all.
Yeah.
They don't have to be factual. They don't need to be right. They don't even need to be close.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just checking out the chat, guys.
No, you're good. Wait, can I? So I'm on some weird I opened StreamYard through Safari. Am I able to open a tab of the the actual YouTube? Like if I hit done, is that gonna hang me up?
It might. I don't know.
Okay. Whatever.
I only use this when I go on vacation, so I'm not too familiar with how it works.
Okay.
And I don't know if I've ever had guests before.
Are you vacationing?
No, I'm in my backyard chilling. But somebody sent me some money to my Cash App, so I bought an iPhone mic.
Nice.
I wanted to test it out.
Cool. So this court hearing for
Hey, Julia, you're cutting out.
Yeah, you're breaking up on my end too.
Okay.
I heard something about a court date coming up.
Yeah, that is a good question I do have, man. I keep hearing rumbles through the community. There's 2 hearings that day, and there's only one scheduled on the docket. And I'm trying to figure out what did he mean a second hearing at 2 in the afternoon.
I want to thank 43 Pammy for the super sticker and Zoe Kitty. Thank you guys.
CJK just posted Kansas is down by 20 now.
Hey, okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you sound good.
Okay, cool. So for the court date for Richard Allen coming up, what is that? Is that supposed to be the trial?
No, it's the contempt charge hearing for the defense.
And they did recently file for a speedy trial too.
Okay, yeah, that's where it was probably confused then. So what's the hearing? What does that mean?
They're going to determine through the evidence from the prosecutor if they did actually
sanctions
and stuff like that, and the judge will decide if she's going to sanction them or kick them off the case.
Oh my gosh. Okay, got you.
Yeah. So their argument is if we're in contempt, and so is Nick, but like I said, apples and oranges.
Yeah. Definitely. So do you think, I know I've probably asked this a million times to probably both of you, but do you think there's more people involved? Do you think it's just Richard Allen? Has your opinion changed as of recently?
Well, me personally, I don't know about Frank, but I think that it's most likely just Richard Allen. He's most likely a fantasy-driven killer who's been out there thinking about how he could get away with it, and then whatever he was going through, and whatever the recipe was,
Yeah.
It was a Goldilocks scenario for a very bad man. You know, everything was just right for him, I think, that day. But I do believe that there's a lot that we don't know
Yeah.
and that it could lead to others. And Nick, you know, I know most investigators say, well, we're not going to rule out the possibility of others. That's not what he said at all. He said, we believe others are involved. And not only that, there was a huge uproar about him wanting to protect that fact.
Yeah.
So,
And I have to tend to agree with Sleuth as things have gone on the last month. It's pointing more and more toward a lone wolf.
Yeah. No, I was just like the thing. Okay. So, like, one of the biggest things for me is I don't know. Like, I feel like in some way he had to have known they would be there. And because it just seems so, other than that, like, it just seems like it was like too convenient, you know? Like, that they would just happen to be there when he was trying to do it, whatever he wanted to do, you know?
and I thought it maybe he was planning the murder, but not targeting Abby and Libby. But at the same time, it just seems like that's exactly what he was doing. But if you really break it down, it was almost like he was just ready. He had kind of walked the entirety of the trail and said,
Yeah.
okay, I understand what's going on this trail today. I know who's coming. I know who's here. I've even walked out onto the bridge. I looked underneath. Went far enough to see if anybody was on the other side or maybe down over there by the water line. So now that he's seen everything, he knows who's on the trail. He's going to go sit down on the bench and he's going to target out in the open. And I think that's just when Abby and Libby might have just came walking and he said, well, there they are. Those are the two that are going to die today.
Yeah, gosh, you know, I see that. I see both sides, but like, it's just hard for me to believe that, like, he was just like, hey, let's go to this bridge, and these kids are, you know, gonna be there. I don't know.
It's more or less like a Jekyll and Hyde situation. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation is basically what
Mr. Hyde.
Yeah. That's the way I'm looking at it. He's
Yeah.
all calm, cool, and collective and everything out in public with everybody, but he's got that dark side like Mr. Hyde.
And I'm saying that that's what you can expect. Like, that's what's most likely going on. But of course, the leading theories, and if we're going to look at the case in its totality, then I think others are involved, and it's most likely Kagan. And I don't even rule out any of the Odinist stuff. I don't, because I always feel like there's a piece of truth in everything. There's some kind of truth in there somewhere.
And like I've said before, and I'll keep emphasizing this, even though Keegan was the creator of the Anthony Shots account, you got to remember, if somebody else had access to that account, Keegan is going to get notified immediately. That's just the way it works.
You're going to get notified?
Yeah, because like if somebody tries to hack my Facebook, I get a notification somebody's trying to get into my account.
Oh, yeah.
And the same thing would happen with him. If somebody's logging in to the Anthony Shots account from a device that's not set up on, he'll get an alert. You got somebody trying to access his account from this phone in this state.
And there's also links. I did a whole week investigating CSAM and links. They used something called Mega. Now, Mega is something that's super encrypted, and you can set it up, and nobody can track it. And all you need to do is pay like $35, and it's a totally anonymous transaction, and you get this link. And this link could have been filled with all of Abby and Libby's information.
Yeah.
D some boo sheet. Me and Rescue will probably be leaving here about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. We do that for a reason. We go and we sit for 4 or 5 hours to make sure that we're going to get in the courtroom. You have to do that.
Beach Fairy says, I reckon he sold stuff, maybe even access to the catfishing accounts. Exactly. And that's what I'm talking about. And he may have even been selling devices like, oh man, you're into that? Can you hook me up? Yeah, I'll sell you this whole phone. It's got everything on it. Give me $500. It's yours.
It makes you wonder why he had all them cell phones that were confiscated during the search.
Yeah, because he wouldn't need any passwords, right?
Mm-hmm.
If access is already given to you on those apps on that specific device,
right.
All you would need to do is turn on the phone and you have access. Maybe that's why somebody was picking up a phone and logging into the Anthony Shots account in and out that morning.
Oh, we lost Julia again.
She's probably just fixing her connection. But final thought, Frank, and hopefully we'll get her back for a final thought.
Final
We
thought?
got 5 minutes and we're out of here.
You know what my final thought is every time, bro? Justice for Abby and Libby.
Justice for Abby and Libby.
That's right. That's my motto.
I think it'll come. I think when it comes to social media, people in general are just impatient.
Right. Well, we've been on this long enough. We are patient. Everybody's so worried about, man, let's just get this trial on. It's not how it works. They've got to have their P's and Q's and their I's dotted and their T's crossed before they can do anything.
And they can still drop the ball on a technicality, so they got to stay focused. And that's what the defense is hoping for. And that's what we're seeing is them working towards that.
Right. But appreciate you having me up here, bro. Thanks everybody in the chat for hanging out with me and Sleuth. Until next time, peace out. One love, guys.
What?
Whoops. Sorry, guys. My phone died, so I had to run inside and close this up. Sorry about that, Julia. Thanks for calling in, everybody. Apologize for... I didn't expect my phone to die that quickly. But thanks for everybody for joining the live stream. I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you for watching the Sleuth Intuition channel. If you are part of the replay crew, you know what to do. Drop a comment and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay in the loop. Sleuth Intuition is 100% crowdfunded. If you want to support me and help my channel grow, here are 3 ways that you can help. Number 1, Cash App. The funds go directly to me without YouTube taking a percentage. Number 2, become a member. Members are by far the leading contributors to my channel. Number 3, hit up the merch shop. Represent the Sleuth crew on these ruthless streets. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Sleuth Intuition channel. I'm your host, Patrick Vallejos. Until next time, peace.